Alright, so I'm gonna make bibimbap. I have some leftover rice, spinach, red leaf lettuce, I believe, and some leftover bokum, which is like a spicy pork. In bibimbap, at my house, it was always like an easy dinner that we ate with some leftover ingredients, so whatever you have is fine. But I do like to make shigumchi buchim, which is you blanch the spinach and then season it with sesame oil and salt. So I like to have that in my bibimbap. I'm going to be making that. Okay, so while I'm boiling the water for the spinach, I got 2 to 3 leaves of my lettuce. If you don't have this red leaf lettuce, you can use any kind of lettuce like romaine. And I'm gonna chop this up into 1/2-inch pieces. Okay, I have microwaved the leftover rice, and I'm going to just throw the lettuce I chopped up into there. I don't really try to make it look pretty because it's all gonna be mixed up anyway, so whenever I'm done preparing an ingredient, I just toss it in the bowl. But you can make it pretty if you want. So, lettuce. Now I'm going to put my handful of spinach into the pot of boiling water to blanch it for maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. Spinach is done blanching. I need to remove this into a bowl and run it under cold water and squeeze it. So just run it under some cold water to cool it down, stop the cooking. And then we have to squeeze the liquid out of here. Squeeze it out. You don't want to crush it, so don't squeeze too hard, but you don't want a lot of moisture in there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Alright, there's only a few drops coming out now, so I think that's good. Put this back in the bowl. I'm going to chop this up into more bite-sized pieces because they're kind of long. I'm going to chop these up and then we'll season it. Okay, so to season it, you just need 2 ingredients, which is sesame oil and salt. So I'm just going to put a little bit of sesame oil here. Let's say a 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil, and for the salt we'll do a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, and then you are going to mix. Normally we mix these with hand. It's called banchan, which is Korean side dish. We usually season by hand and taste as we go. So I'm going to taste it to see if that is enough seasoning. Yeah, that is enough. Taste it one more time. Yeah. For that amount of spinach, I could have put even less salt, like a 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, but that's fine. So now that I'm done with the spinach, I am tossing that into the bowl. Okay, now I'm going to fry up an egg and also put that. Okay, I fried my egg. A lot of people like to do a sunny side up egg, but I just like to do fried. So put that on top. I microwaved my meat. So I'm going to just chop this up and put that in the bowl as well. Okay, so I'm doing che육 bokum, spicy marinated pork, because this is just leftovers from last night's dinner. But you can use like ground beef, then sliced beef. You could do chicken. I've never done that before, but yeah, you could just cook that in a bit of soy sauce and sugar and add that. So whatever you have. So, okay, I cut that up and I'm just gonna add that to the bowl. Okay, so for the seasoning, you would do sesame oil and gochujang, however much gochujang spice you can take. So you just mix it all up with that, or you could do a soy sauce based. So sesame oil and however much soy sauce you want. I would say maybe a tablespoon or two, depending on your taste. So I like to do a good drizzle of sesame oil. It's probably about a tablespoon. And for me, I like to do gochujang. Start off with a half tablespoon and then add more to your liking. Now, since my pork is already seasoned with a sauce made with gochujang, I'm probably going to just do a half tablespoon. If you are not good with spice, I would suggest doing like half gochujang, half soy sauce. So less gochujang and season the rest with soy sauce, because otherwise it's going to be bland. So what I do is I just literally smash the egg and just mix everything up. Mix it up really good. A lot of times you will see people who make this at home mix this in a huge metal bowl so it mixes easier, and that you can just mix everything without anything spilling out. And bibimbap is very versatile. You can put whatever you have in your fridge in here. For example, bean sprouts would be great. I would make it the same way I made the spinach, with the sesame oil and salt after blanching. You can stir fry carrots, anything. Okay, so as you can see, this is mixed up real good, and this is done. You could just eat it like this. It's not pretty, but it will taste very good. So taste it, and if it needs anything else, like more sesame oil or more gochujang or soy sauce, you can always add more. So I'm gonna taste it. Yep. That is perfect and delicious. Alright. So guys, try this recipe. You don't have to do the pork, spicy pork that I did. Just do ground beef with some soy sauce, water, and sugar to taste, and put that in here, and it's gonna taste just as good. Alright, so try this out. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, one more note. If you are vegetarian, instead of the meat, you could do like a crumbled tofu, like get a block of tofu, crumble it up, and then do a gochujang, bit of water and soy sauce, and then that would be really good too. Alright, bye-bye.